Welcome to The American Dream, a show now airing in over 50 cities across the country that brings you stories about entrepreneurship, success, real estate, and lifestyle. This week brings you stories from your local market. Then we head to Maryland, Las Vegas, and Newport to check out some cool restaurants for good eats and refreshing drinks. Stay tuned for this week's Restaurant Roundup.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
This week, we explore the country in search of some cozy restaurants. But stay tuned, because first we hear from a real estate professional in your city. Let's listen to what they have to share this week.
Hey Laura, how are you?
Great, Bill, how are you?
I'm doing great. Bill Gaylord here with The American Dream, and I'm here with my friend Laura Harbison, power player of Las Vegas, broker owner of Realty Executive Southern Nevada Properties. And you're always taking me on the best journeys throughout Las Vegas, and you have a really good one for us today.
Yes, we are here at Helen Herr Elementary School. We are here to learn all about the program, the After School All-Stars. And we're going to talk to the teachers and the kids. We're going to learn about all the activities that they do. Really worthwhile program. It's really important. So I want to take you and introduce you to Jody.
I can't wait.
Okay,
let's go find Jody,
okay,
huh?
Let's go. Jody,
hi. Nice to see you too.
This is Bill.
Hi, Bill.
This is Jody.
Good to see you.
So, Bill wants to know all about your program.
I love the name, After School All-Stars.
Thank you. Well, I'm thrilled to be able to share with you what After School All-Stars is. We are a nonprofit organization. We provide a free, comprehensive after-school program to at-risk youth. We currently partner with 14 different Title I schools here in the Clark County School District, and we impact nearly 6,000 students every single year with our program. We keep them safe after school directly in the buildings that they go to during the day, and then we provide them a free meal. We provide them 1 hour of academic homework help and tutoring and mentoring. And then the dessert of our program is every type of activity you could think of under the sun. They enjoy being here each and every day.
That's
wonderful.
Awesome.
So Jody, this has been so much fun today, getting to see all the activities that the kids are doing, and they look like they're having such a good time and they're so engaged. And this just seems like such an important program. Now, you said that there's no cost to the children, to the families, for these programs. So how do you get funding?
That's a great question.
Where does it come from?
Our programs is completely free of charge to our schools, our families, and our students. So we are funded in a few different ways, through private foundations and grants, through corporations, and then we have some individuals that fund us, and then we have one major special event throughout the year.
Oh yeah, what would that be?
Yes, it is dodgeball.
Oh my God, how do we get involved with the dodgeball?
Adult
What do we do?
dodgeball. We would love everyone to become involved.
Sounds great. Well, Bill and I will be signing
We're
up
there.
right away.
We love it.
there.
We'd love to
All
have
right.
you.
Okay,
Thank you
thank
so
you.
much.
What is your favorite part of After School All-Stars?
To make stuff.
What do you get to make?
Yesterday we made dragons.
You made dragons?
Yeah.
That's fun. So tell me your favorite part of After School All-Stars. What do you like to do?
I like to do arts and crafts and sports.
Yeah, what sports do you play?
Sometimes we play rugby, soccer, or like other kinds of sports.
Well, Well, you guys have worn us out today. This has been super fun. What is your favorite part of After School All-Stars?
My favorite part is probably sports because I love sports, and I love playing dodgeball because I'm really good at it.
Ooh, dodgeball. What about you?
Mine is sports too. I like playing dodgeball and goggle ball.
Oh, gaggle ball. I've heard about that. That sounds like a lot of fun. Thank you very much for letting us participate and play with you guys today.
You're welcome.
Stay tuned for our national story taking us out to Maryland, Nevada, and California. But first, one more story from your neighborhood. Let's check it out.
Hey everybody, Falisha Rexford here in Las Vegas, Nevada, interviewing my friend, the man, the myth, the legend, Ryan Pineda, ex-professional baseball player turned flipper. He owns his own flipping firm, Home Run Offer. He owns a brokerage, Forever Home Realty. He's now an author of Flip Your Future. He's a coach, a mentor to many. He's opening up his own CPA firm. One of my favorite stories, though, about Ryan is actually where he started and what he started flipping to get to where he is today. So can you tell everybody a little bit about that?
Yeah, you know, actually, a lot of people know me from flipping couches and appliances and all that stuff, but it actually started when I was like, I want to say 10 or 11 years old. I was flipping Pokemon cards, and I actually flipped them in school, and I got suspended for it because one kid like stole his money from his mom to pay me for the Pokemon
You're gambling
card.
in elementary school.
I wasn't gambling, I was flipping. I was just being an entrepreneur. That was my first, you know, experience of flipping. And then eventually later on, I realized I could flip iPhones, you know, because back then, when you would register for an iPhone, it'd take months before you could ever get a new one. So I would like buy an iPhone for $1,000, sell it for $2,000. It was crazy.
Wow.
So
I didn't even know that. That's all news to me.
So I flipped anything and everything, and then it went to flipping couches where I did that for years. And eventually I was like, dude, what else could I flip? And then, you know, I was like looking at houses, and I'm like, that's probably a better profit than a couch.
Initially, I heard Ryan on Bigger Pockets. About a year ago, I heard you.
Yeah.
And that's when you were talking about flipping couches, etc. But I think that there's like a stigma of professional baseball players just making a ton of money.
Right.
But you were playing the game and still trying to kind of like survive and provide for your family.
Right.
So that was super inspirational for me to listen to and to hear somebody who is playing the game, watching him on the big screen, and on the side, you still have a side hustle. What advice, quick little bit, I guess, of advice of somebody who is wanting to be an investor and getting into flipping homes and things like that, what's like one good little piece of advice you can give them?
You're holding it.
Yes.
You know, I've gotten asked that so many times over the years, like, how do I get started? What should I do? And honestly, the only reason I wrote that book was because I got tired of answering it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know what? Here you go.
Which I've read this book because I've also attended a retreat that he hosted in Big Bear for a really small group of investors, which was awesome. One of his shirts I'm wearing right now. But this truly, it's almost like a dialogue, like I'm talking to you, or you're telling your story. Truly, from the first page to the last page, it's him telling his story. And this is what you need to do, and this is what you need to do next, and these are the numbers. So it was probably one of the easiest reads I've ever done. Basic, super informational, and I agree. It's like sitting next to a mentor and getting it all at once. So definitely start here, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm really inspired and encouraged by you that you continue to kind of break the ceilings. I think that kind of rubs off on all of us. So you can also check him out on like Instagram, All-Star Investor.
Right.
So follow him. He's always got a lot of little hacks that he's giving, and yeah, it's just a really great follow.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thanks for sticking around. Up next, we check out the art gallery and restaurant fusion known as Palette 22. Let's head to Maryland to meet with Christy Zimmerman.
Hi, it's Christy from DC, Maryland, Virginia Homes. When the weather in the DMV turns cold, I look inside for inspiration. If you know me well, you know I'm an artist at heart. Today we're going to experience food, art, and fun at Palette 22, where you can dine in an art-filled space. We're gonna meet Tracy Wilkerson and Tom DeMott to tell us what Palette 22 is all about. Hi Tom, how are you? Thanks for joining us today.
It's my pleasure.
What is so unique about Palette 22?
What isn't unique about Palette 22? It's a completely new take on a restaurant. That's the fusion of the art and the food. We have an open kitchen, so the food and the art of making the food is part of what we do. We have artists that will work right here in the restaurant. All of their artwork is displayed and for sale on the walls. So that unique fusion of the food and the art and and all the fun that comes along with that is what really makes this unique and special.
And would you say that there's any particular dish or drink that's very popular amongst the crowd here?
Oh, there's so many. We have our brick oven pizzas, which are square personal-sized pizzas that were inspired by one of our owner's grandmothers. And so the research and development on creating these pizzas that are exactly the way that his grandmother used to make it, been received incredibly warmly by everybody. Not to mention all of our street tacos. My personal favorite dish is the grilled octopus. It's poached, then braised, then seared on the grill, served with some purple potato hash, and with this ají amarillo sauce. It's just absolutely unreal.
Great.
Love that.
Tom, thank you so much for joining us
been
today.
My pleasure. Thank you.
I hear that the curator is here, so let's go meet Tracy.
Let's go grab her.
So we're here with Tracy Wilkerson. Tracy, how did you find out about Palette 22?
This is a really interesting story. I was actually here opening night in 2016, February 22nd, Palette 22, February 22nd, and fell in love with the food and the ambiance, and I eventually became an artist here. So I was an artist here for 15 months, and then I became the art curator here 2 years ago this month, actually. So,
wow,
yeah.
Welcome on your anniversary.
Yeah, thank you.
And so how does the art program work?
So artists are supposed to commit to four-hour shifts a month, and that's what gets them into the art program. So it's a residency program. They have to be here working on their art. And we do have 2 artist stations, one in the dining room, one in the bar area. They're working the shifts allows them to put artwork up on the walls, and all the artwork is for sale. None of it is not for sale. And the artwork changes all the time. We have sales, and artists are bringing in new artwork all the time. So they can pick up more than 4 shifts, but they have to do at least 4.
And so how does an artist go about different types of work? Or,
oh yeah, there are different types of work. So we have photographers, we have metalworking artists, poured paint artists, painters, mixed media artists, all different types.
And how does an artist go about collaborating with you or being part of this program?
So they do need to apply, but it's as simple as sending art pictures to myself and Maurizio, who is the general manager here. Okay. And then we look at the artwork and call them in for an interview and see how they fit with the program, and then they can start.
Very good. If you are looking for some good food and a scene full of local art, Palette 22 is the place to be. Thank you for tuning in to The American Dream, and we'll see you soon.
Up next, we hang out with Laura Harbison at a unique venue in Las Vegas that brings authentic Bavarian food and beer to the resort city. Let's check out the authentic German experience known as Hofbrauhaus.
Bill Gaylord here with The American Dream, and I'm with my friend Laura Harbison on a Friday night.
Yeah.
You take me to all these fun places.
You
What
know
are we
it.
doing tonight?
Tonight we are at the Hofbrauhaus Las Vegas, absolute icon of Las Vegas. I always try to take you to the best places.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nothing but the best.
Yeah, and they have promised us a behind-the-scenes tour. We're going to be in the kitchen. We're going to be in the dining room. We're going to go to the beer garden right now.
Beer?
Yeah. Tony's waiting for us.
Let's go find
Let's
them.
go.
Okay.
Good to see you too.
Hey, I brought my friend Bill.
Hey,
I
Jody, how are
wanted to
you?
show
Nice
him
to
your
meet you.
amazing
Nice to meet
place.
you.
So where are we?
Right now we are in the Biergarten at the Hofbrauhaus Las Vegas. Very special place. Same place like in Munich, but our place is inside, is air conditioned.
It looks like you're set up for a huge party tonight.
Yes, exactly. Tonight we have a big party and people coming maybe in an hour.
Tony, tell me, how did this all start? What brought the idea on of putting this in the middle of Las Vegas?
A long time ago, I think around 2000, 2001, because the Hofbrauhaus in Munich is the famous beer hall on the world. We wanted to implement the Hofbrauhaus to the capital of entertainment in the world, Las Vegas. We have a lobby, entrance bar, in the main dining room is the band playing every day, and there's the party every day.
Now, I have a question about the kitchen. I heard that you can put out up to 800 plates an hour
800?
out of that kitchen. Is that true?
That's true. The kitchen is able to put more food out than the food runner can bring to the guests.
So it's just kicking out over
That
and
sounds
over.
It is like an old machine.
Well, I've heard that we're going to have a behind-the-scenes tour tonight. Is that true?
And maybe I put you to work because we need all hands on today.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, you gotta go to work again, huh?
All right. So, Chef Frank, please tell me what we're going to make today.
All right, we're doing spätzle today. On our famous item, what we're doing today, later on, is cheese spätzle, one of our signature items.
Excellent. So, what are we doing here?
All right, basically we need two pounds of flour, 15 eggs, salt, pepper, and nutmeg. So we're mixing everything together, and then we boil them.
Let's do it. All right, so now we have our batter.
Yes.
Now what do we do?
Now this is our spätzle maker. That's a custom-made thing just for the Hofbrauhaus. Because we're making so much of them, we needed a bigger one.
Okay.
So what we do, we're using the spätzle thing, taking it out,
Okay.
and dropping it in.
So now that the noodles have cooked,
Yes.
what do we do next?
We just take them out. I got the big strainer. Oh, we're taking it out.
So, Chef Frank, tell me about the sauce that we're going to make for our noodles that we just cooked.
Alrighty, firstly, we're having here the sauteed onions. And we have salt, pepper, cheese, and our spätzle we made. So now we start mixing all together
Okay.
for making our dish.
Okay, I'm ready. Cheers. That is so good.
I am exhausted.
Yeah,
you must be exhausted.
I am exhausted. I'm thirsty. And all of this beer is imported from Munich, Germany.
Everything is authentic
Absolutely.
German.
And it's always a good time.
I can't wait to come back. And Laura, you never fail to amaze me. Another American dream. Cheers.
Cheers.
Last but certainly not least, we're on a mission to find breakfast by boat and check out a couple places in Newport Beach, California. Up next, Dominic Tucci.
I'm Dominic Tucci with Villa Real Estate, and welcome to My American Dream. Why do we get so excited about going out to breakfast? I've got a couple theories. One, if you've got that time in the morning, you're probably going to have a pretty relaxed day. I like that. 2, you've got somebody else cooking and cleaning up after you. And 3, I don't know what the third one is, but we're gonna find out now because we're going to breakfast on a boat on Newport Harbor. We're gonna visit 2 restaurants today that you can get to by car, but going by boat is so much more fun. Come along on the journey and let's have some food. First stop, Mama's on Coast Highway. Love this place, bring the family here all the time. Let me tie the boat up and we'll go inside. We're at Mama's on Coast Highway right now, and we're gonna talk to Alex, who's gonna give us the lowdown about the venue and how great it is to be here. Hi, Alex.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you as well. Tell me about working for Mama's and what's your favorite thing about being here?
I love working for the company because it's family owned and the owners are great and great to their employees. I also love the view that we have, and yeah, it's a good place to work.
You know, I have to say that resonates with me because every time I've been in here, the vibe is just so positive, love it. And I also love the Mom Wall of Fame behind us. We're gonna shoot some of that later. What do people order when they're coming in? What's the most popular breakfast items that you guys are serving up?
I'd probably have to say chicken and waffles, the loaded biscuit skillet, and the biscuit sliders.
Great, what's your favorite out of all those?
Probably the loaded biscuit skillet.
I don't know about you guys, I'm getting hungry. We're gonna go order something. Thanks, Alex. Look at this. So this is the loaded breakfast skillet. What do we have in there, Alex?
We have fried chicken, bacon, 3 biscuits, gravy, and 2 sunny-side up eggs.
That is
all
loaded.
In a biscuit skillet.
Love it. And what is this magically beautiful concoction that got set down too?
This is our Mama Mary. It's a 32-ounce Bloody Mary, full of vegetables as well as a beer back on the side.
It's gonna be a good day. Thank you, Alex. We're gonna dig in.
You're welcome.
We're at stop number 2 on our breakfast by boat tour, the Lighthouse Bayview Cafe at Marina Park on the peninsula. Now, we've paddled by this restaurant on another episode, but this time we're gonna go get something to eat. Come on now. We're at the beautiful Lighthouse Bayview Cafe, and we're sitting with Carly Williams, who's the general manager. Hi, Carly.
Hi, very nice to meet you.
Good to meet you, and thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming.
So tell me about Lighthouse Cafe and what you love about being here.
Well, we are just about to celebrate our 5th year anniversary, coming up actually at the end of this month. We had an amazing summer. Summer is the best time here. It's packed, top and bottom, every day. It's amazing.
It's actually why we chose to shoot during the off season so we could actually get a table in here. I've been here for breakfast during the summer and it's tough.
It's true. I know, I've got a long wait. Sometimes during the week I've got a 2-hour wait, which is, I'm not complaining.
It's amazing. So you guys are doing well.
Yes.
What are the people ordering? What do your guests love on the menu?
Oh my gosh, well, we now serve brunch every day of the week, Monday through Sunday. We have a weekday brunch menu and a weekend brunch menu. Weekdays are pretty much every day. People are loving the Benedicts. We have 3 different types of Benedict. We've got a classic Benedict, a salmon Benedict, and a lighthouse Benedict, which is made with prosciutto. That's my favorite.
It is. Why don't we order one of those up?
Absolutely.
Have a couple bites.
Okay.
All right, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
I hope you had as much fun with today's segment as I did. We went to 2 great restaurants that you can get to by boat or by car if you're so inclined. Now, a little challenge. If you can go back to the section at Mama's, I will buy the first person who identifies my mom on Mom's Wall of Fame breakfast at Mama's. Once again, this is Dominic Tucci from Villa Real Estate in Newport Beach. See you at the beach.
We strive to bring you the best stories from across the country that embody the ideals of the American dream, and we hope that you saw something new and entertaining. We want to thank all of our viewers and our sponsors for helping us grow the show. We couldn't do this without your support. I'm your host, Jem Morris, and thank you so much for watching.